All right, everyone, we are here to playtest Pathfinder 2nd edition.
Ooh-wee.
Yay! So, I am joined by Caleb, who you will know from the Kingmaker campaign.
Hello.
And Aaron and Ben, who you may remember from the 5th edition campaign.
Hey.
Hello.
And then Garrett is joining us also.
Hello.
He played in
Alright.
Supers.
But I don't have those videos on my channel. I forgot to...
You're a butthead.
I am. I forgot to upload them from Twitch. And streaming. All right, so we're playing through Doomsday Dawn, the official playtest module, and we have decided to go with an all-goblin party because they are core races now, and why not?
We might very well find out by the end of this session.
So our characters are. I'm going across the Twitch thing. Zlitz, Burnt Hands, a paladin, being played by Caleb.
Oh, I never gave him a name.
Jagdace, that's why I'm giving you time by doing you last. Jagdace, Sawman, being played by Aaron.
Hello.
Gris-Gris, being played by Ben mostly, and then me when he can't make it to sessions because his work is busy and his life is hectic. And then,
Yep.
Garrett is playing Garrett, I guess.
Garrett dude.
Garrett dude. Garrett the dude. Who
We call him Pincushion.
in order, Zlitz is a paladin. Jagdace is a demonic bloodline sorcerer.
Yes, that's correct. I'm a demonic bloodline sorcerer healer.
Yes, you're very bad at your job.
I'm super good at everything I do.
Gris-Gris the ranger. Okay, and Jon Snow,
Jon Snow.
the fighter.
Of course he is. Of course he
Cannon.
is.
All right. So the story for the starting dungeon, for you guys is Aaron, your character, Jagdace, and Jagdace is female, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and
She has a sister.
she does, and her sister, Torag, you were both part of a local goblin tribe, criminal syndicate. Though, unfortunately, there was a power play by a hobgoblin who you suspect may or may not be a vampire.
Oh.
Okay.
Who came in and has taken over the tribe, and has systematically been slowly eliminating people who disagree with him. You guys managed.
Crud muffin.
You guys managed to get together a group of people who didn't like this, and fight those who were loyal to Dracus, as he was called, and you failed, with the only survivors being you and your sister. Unfortunately, they have been with Dracus's leadership. These goblins have been causing quite a bit of problems. Enough so that you were able to talk to your friend, the scholar Kellery Deverin, to convince you to try and reach out and get some other people together to go solve this problem.
Okay, I have a friend who is a scholar.
Yes.
Whose name is Kellery Deverin.
Yes. She is. Yes. So you managed to talk her, and fortunately, she is quite friendly with.
Fortunately, she's not racist.
Yes, and has quite a few goblin friends, and managed to reach out and find you 3 more goblins who would be willing to help you with this problem. Unfortunately,
This is brilliant.
Unfortunately,
The only
Telga
card
is
didn't raise.
currently too injured to help you take care of this matter.
Oh, gee.
So the reason that the base is exposed is because you understand you know the basic layout of the base.
Yeah.
Except for because you guys managed to attack it, and you have a crude map that you were able to share with everybody. There are some parts that are still hidden because you were not able to get that far, get to those points.
No, it's a great map.
It is the best perfect map anyone has
That was a
ever
natural
seen.
20.
It is the best map made on incomplete information anyone has ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah, I draw it in sand. Like I'm drawing it in the mud with sticks. This is it. This is perfect.
All right. So with that, we'll hop into getting things started. The first,
Joel?
yes,
Are you streaming this right now or just recording it?
just recording.
Dun dun dun. The truth comes out.
It's true.
Okay, so sorry, Robin was like, "Oh, are you guys done?" I think she was going to try and watch.
Oh
Okay.
no, sorry. I'm still figuring some stuff out for how I want. I'm still figuring out
Yeah.
what I do and do not want to be streaming. So I figure I'll just go back to video and maybe stream this later.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys have wandered back to the entrance of the passageway. Under Jagface's instructions.
Sure.
You've wandered through the sewer, and through the damp sewer patches, and they lead to a slimy cistern that stinks of decay. On the northern end of the circular chamber lies a pile of burnt bones in front of a scorched tunnel. Um,
In front of what now?
Alter.
yeah, so that's where you guys are. You're in that room.
Wait, what was the pile
Oh,
of
no.
burnt bones lying in front of?
The burnt piles of bones are in front of a scorched tunnel. This scorched tunnel.
Oh,
Well, Jagface never let us wrong before.
I want to like
Be sure
add over to the
Jagface
burnt
never let us.
bones. Is this from my assault or the
Yes.
burnt bones? I'm going to sniff at it.
All right. So you sniff at it, and it has a distinct smell to it.
Oh,
And as you're also sniffing at it, you notice a few drops of something coming down from above you onto the bones.
I look up.
You look up to see a sewer ooze.
Dodge.
Oh, hey.
So all of you guys
Guys.
can move up to 5 squares to place yourself into this room wherever you want to be from your
Can
starting
I
location.
run in?
You did not say you were running. You were running in beforehand.
Oh no, I failed this city.
Right.
I'm going to slurp hungrily at the ooze.
It
Guys,
burns.
I'm getting a little bit hungry, guys.
Actually, I'm going to go here. That one. There.
We
Sorry.
should've stopped for food.
No takesy backsies.
It's okay, John.
There we go. So, everyone can give me initiative rolls. So in this version of the system, initiative is based off of perception, or another skill if you state that you are doing something like sneaking ahead of time when combat starts.
I got a 10.
have to go.
I got a 5.
I got a 9, but I didn't have my token selected, so I don't think it went in. I'm just gonna put it in.
All right. Nobody's went in, so I don't know if the person who made the Roll20 character sheet has set that up yet or not.
I think you just had to have your token selected on the map and then click the roll.
Oh, yeah.
That's as average as can be.
Ooh, ah.
All right, and then Zlitz.
Why does my name show up but no one else's? Does everyone else see their names but no one else's?
Because, yeah. That's a function of Roll20.
So we don't know what we're fighting.
Interesting.
All right, and then Caleb, I just need I needed a initiative roll from you.
Sorry, excuse me, just a minute.
Okay.
Are we tracking ammunition?
No, not really. That's why that's why I just threw a ton on his sheet and goes, there's no way he can run out.
I have lost where my perception. Oh, it's up there.
I've lost my perception.
Heals. So. Dang it.
Well, the one
I found it, and I clicked out of the character sheet to see.
Wow, well that
Okay.
works. Yes. So all right. So John gets to go first.
Oh! Oh my goodness! Alright, I attack. Do I need to draw my weapons first?
Oh, so this is a good time to admit.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a good point to admit. We are still working our way through figuring out this system, so things will be very slow and very going to look up rules heavy.
Well, I mean, I was assuming I'd keep my weapons out at most times in the dungeon, but if you wanted me to not, since I didn't say I did, I'm fine with that also.
Well, I mean, you guys knew you were coming in to fight things, so let's just assume that everyone has their weapons out.
Alright, I will not retrieve my weapons. I will double slash instead, which I attack with both of my weapons. I have it somewhere. Give me 1 second. Hey, come on now.
Gosh, that guy's just so cool.
Alright, I roll a 19, an 18, and then an 8.
Both of those hit.
Ah, sweet. So the first one does 10 points of damage, and the second does 5, and it adds them together. So it treats it as one attack. So that's 15 points of damage as I hack and slash at the beast.
There are significantly less ooze than there was before.
And I'll take a third attack, which will be at I'll attack with my dog slicer, so it'll be at a minus 8 penalty. We'll see how that goes. I don't have that specifically set up, so we'll just take 8 away from the total. It'll be great. Come on. All right, so a 26.
Minus 8
Yes.
is more than enough. It has an AC of 5.
Great. I hit for 6 more points of damage.
Cool.
Slash.
Hack, 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 hack.
All right. So the ooze is significantly unhappy with the fact that it tried to loot down to eat things, and all of a sudden it is getting slashed up. So it is going to try and slap you with itself.
Come at me. I stand teeth bared, regal.
Does a 23 hit your AC?
Yes, that does.
Okay. Take 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
I accept it gladly.
and then 4 points of acid damage.
Oh no. Is that 10 points of total damage?
Alright.
He didn't accept that
Oh.
second one.
Oh
but
boy.
Oh no.
As the creature strikes me, I glare at it and then start crying a little.
Alright. And then the ooze begins to blubber.
Attack of opportunity for me.
Alright, how do you have an attack of opportunity?
Because I'm a fighter, and that's what they get.
Attack
Right.
of opportunity. A creature within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack, or leaves a square during a move action it's using.
Okay, it's doing none of those things.
Oh, it's not moving?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, it's blubbering.
It's blubbering, and it's about to release a filthy wave at you all.
Oh, I thought you were running down the hall. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. So everything that is within 20 feet of it gets hit by this.
Ouch.
I'm going to die.
Okay.
Oh no.
That was
It's
fast.
legitimately all of us.
So what do you
I'm
guys
sure
want to do
there's-
for your second characters?
There's a pile of bones somewhere, I'm sure.
All right. So the sewer ooze unleashes a wave of filth and slime, hitting all creatures within a 20-foot. Wait, within a 20-foot area.
That's the whole room.
Wait, so is
How convenient
Aura,
that we all
aura,
stood in a 20
not
foot
area.
by 20 foot area.
So-
We're still within 20 feet of it. Everybody's within 20.
creatures in the area take 1d4 acid damage and are hampered 10 feet for 1 minute unless you succeed a DC 15 reflex save.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
If you succeed,
So,
so everyone give me that, and then I will tell you what the winners and failures get.
That's a critical.
Oh
failure.
jeez.
Well, got that out of the way.
me too.
Okay. So there
Wait
are
a
different
minute.
effects.
That's a
Well,
2.
you
I'm sorry, it's
rolled
a 2.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. Well, the people are standing close. That makes sense. All right. So, Caleb, you are the only one who succeeded the roll. So,
Right.
So
That was surprising.
you take no damage and are not hampered.
Okay.
All the so Ben,
The figure who looks heaviest leaps gracefully over the. No.
all right. Oh, that's not okay. So Ben,
Oh,
you
jeez.
take 2 points of acid damage, and your speed is hampered by 10 feet for 1 minute. You can clean off the muck to reduce the hampering condition by 5 feet as an interact action. And if you take 2 of those, then there's nothing left. Jagface and Jon Snow, you guys also take the 2 damage, the hampering, and since you critically failed, since you are 10... Wait, okay, no.
I critically failed.
Only Aaron critically fails. You are
Yeah.
also knocked prone.
No, I do. We don't have my armor.
Oh,
penalty.
okay. So you are both knocked prone,
Nailed it.
which we will
I'm good
symbolize.
at this.
Sure, that looks like a good way to put things on your token.
I'm a snail
Okay.
crawling towards a screw.
I feel like that's a non-subtle way of telling me to screw myself. Cool. So then with its final action, it's going to step away, I believe is what they're shifting.
Do I have to be? Oh, it's not using a move action.
It is
Move.
using a move action, but it is doing the one that does not cause attack of opportunity. Step.
Yeah,
It's
a
gonna
step.
step away from you. All right. It is then Gris-Gris.
Wildly swing at where it was standing. miss.
It is Gris-Gris's turn.
Are these steps difficult terrain or whatever the equivalent is?
Yes. Okay, it steps over here.
Joel,
Yes.
Ooh.
how many points of damage did I take?
2.
2.
Yeah. No extra damage for you guys. You just fall prone. Oops. It's Gris-Gris's turn.
Okay. Let's see. So the slow is just only affects my movement, right?
That is correct.
Cool. So Gris remembers when he was young and learning how to, like 2 years ago when he was a baby and he was learning how to bow, and they shot sacks full of grain and the grain would pour out. So he thinks this is about the same thing. So he's gonna try and shoot it with a crossbow bolt, and hopefully the slime will pour out after he shoots it.
Sounds like a good plan.
So back tab. Nope. Tab, crossbow. Oh, but I want to mark it first. So he's gonna be like,
Yeah.
flash me in the face. Screw you.
Boom. You have put your hunter's
So-
mark on him.
Yeah, so I want to put my hunter's mark on him. Does the hunter's mark count as an action?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1.
Yep. Which then empowers your crossbow attack, so it'll do a lot more damage.
Yep, so then I'm gonna shoot my crossbow.
Yep. So you hit him,
Ooh.
and you do 10 points of damage to him.
Then for my third action, I want to reload.
Cool.
Wait, where does the hunter's mark damage come in?
And he gets +1 damage, and it increases his die from a D8 to a D10.
So I have Joel put a crossbow hunter's mark.
I see it.
Yes.
It's already built
Nifty.
into that one.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
because
no, maybe.
yes, because the hunter's mark, the really nice thing is that it also makes all of instead of taking a -5 for your additional attacks, you take -4s or -3s if you're also using agile weapons. Okay, it's Jagface's turn then.
Hey.
Wait, did any ooze pour out?
Yes, ooze poured out. It was
Perfect.
It looks
I'm
roughly
going to
like
take a move
rain.
action to stand up.
sweet.
When I am hampered, is it true that I cannot take the step action?
That is a good question.
Let's see. Hampered condition.
Your speed is at least 10 feet. So if the hampering moved your speed
So
to
it's-
underneath 10 feet, then no. But as long as you have 10 feet of movement, you can step.
And I'm hampered 10
10 feet. That is correct.
Okay, so I can still step.
Yep.
So I'm going to step away from the oos.
That sounds like a good
over
plan.
here. And I'm going to stab him with my spear, which gives me reach.
That also sounds good.
Well, that uncomplicates things for me.
You still
I
hit.
What
hit
is
him with
that?
a 9. For 8 points of piercing damage.
The ooze looks like it is barely holding itself together.
Why am I hampered?
Oh, you're not. Sorry.
Everybody- Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He's in Alkin.
He dodged. I just
Did you dodge?
yeah.
Did this guy do nothing on a dodge? On a successful reflex?
Yeah, to that move, yes. It does nothing if
Yes,
you succeed.
dude.
There's no bonus. Yes. All right. Well, you have a third action. Is there something you would like to do with that?
I used all 3. I stood up,
Oh,
I
yeah.
stepped, and I stabbed.
You are correct. All right. It is then Slitz's turn.
Well, thank you for moving right next to me because,
You're welcome.
yes. Actually, let me just double check this really quick. Um, okay, yeah, that's only one action. Good. Right, now that you're right next to me, I'm going to use lay on hands on you.
Ooh, them hands though.
Yes.
Oh,
No, unfortunately, it's not all that much, but
well, that's why I didn't make a bigger noise.
yeah, you
Oh.
regain 6 hit points.
Ooh, cool. I go. Ooh, ooh. Your hands are cold.
Yes. Okay. And then move over here. It's still 5 feet of space, right?
Yes.
Okay. And for my last action, I'm gonna try to hit this thing.
Sounds like a good plan.
Strike.
It's not hard.
We'll
In fact,
see.
it's very squishy.
It has a lot of health.
Okay.
It's very easy to hit, though.
Yes. So quick question to make sure I'm doing this correctly. How do attack rolls work? You know what? Just
So
had this.
you're making it
up.
with a weapon that you're proficient with, correct?
Yes.
Are you asking how
And
do
what is
you make
your-
attack rolls on your
What is
character
your
sheet?
level of? Yeah. Do
I'm
you want to
sorry?
know the full? Do you want to know the full calculation, or are you asking how to do it from the character sheet?
Just give me the calculation. Right now I have it.
So
My
what is-
proficiency modifier, which is I'm trained in it, so it's a 1.
Yes, and
Um,
then you use your your relevant ability modifier, which is strength for what I assume
Right.
is your weapon.
Right.
And that should be good
Yep.
for
Okay, good.
your attack roll.
All right. Cool.
Since it's your first attack in the turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
6.
Why did I move there? I
Do
don't
you
think I
ha-
wanted to move there. I think I wanted to move here, but oh well.
Okay.
Do you have a 2 strength?
Yes,
Oh,
a
okay.
2 strength modifier, because yeah, it seemed like you were going down the strength road, so I buffed my con.
I see.
Wait, you're going strength?
Or somebody,
oh,
who, one of the fighter, whoever was doing the
that's
fighter.
me.
is not really-
the
okay.
fighter's a strength guy. I have a
Right.
little bit of strength.
Yeah. So
a
also,
little bit more
if
dexterity
you
and
just
a
click,
lot more charisma.
yeah, if you just click on your Warhammer on your sheet, the +3 is correct. So you just click on attack 1 because it's your first attack for the round.
Okay. So that was actually entered incorrectly. Hooray!
15. You hit.
Sweet.
It has 1 health left, so I'm not going to make you roll damage. So
Aww. But I wanted
Flat.
to ask about does size matter for damage?
nope, it does not
Size
anymore.
always matters.
Can I roll it anyway?
Go right ahead. Yes, that was
Yay.
if you remember when Garrett was planning on playing the giant totem barbarian, and then we found out that size doesn't
Oh, right.
actually change things. We're all very like, oh, that's less cool than we thought it was. But if you want to roll damage, you can go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 10 damage.
Yeah,
Splat.
yeah, it splats. You do it as an underhanded golf swing, so you splat it against the wall, and it doesn't. So none of the acid hits anybody.
I stand up from the ground and look around.
That which burns but
My
only
ally.
destroys shall in turn be destroyed. But that which burns and heals and teaches, yes, that is the one that shall survive.
I love this party already so much.
It was
Oh,
totally my arrow that did it. Did you see my arrow? It was right there. It was totally that.
I'm dying.
My arrow.
I'm over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna use more lay on hands on you.
Whoa.
Before you do, I
Another
grab your
6.
hands. I grab your hands and I just rub them really quick, and I'm like, "There you go."
Ah, yes, you understand. It is through the warmth, through the fire, that my hands became healed, and now yours. May
Mhm,
the healing knowledge transfer to you as well.
I pat his hand and I nod, and then I'm going to step over and I'm
He is
going
grinning.
to.
He just grins.
There's the body right on the ground.
It's more on this wall, but
puddle
sure.
of gloop.
Oh no, not the ooze, but the
The bones, yeah.
burnt corpse.
Yeah.
Is there any
Yeah.
flesh on them?
No, it looks like it was burnt, like it was acid cleaned.
Oh, okay, so it's a very clean skeleton.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say to everyone, "Stay behind me," and immediately start trying to move forward.
In disappointment, I'm just going to kick through the bones to see if there's anything there. If there's not, I'm just gonna keep going.
There is not. There's no treasure in the front door, in the front room.
I would like to attempt a stealth check, which will be real funny.
I'm rather slow. I might as well hang back.
Oops.
Okay. So that's -4, so 11.
Okay. So you are attempting to be hidden, which means that as soon as if any creatures would spot you, you're trying to beat their passive perception, basically. Their perception DC, I believe, is how that works.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah, the perception
It's
DC.
10 plus their ability modifier.
Okay. So that's an
Or
11
plus
then,
their
you said.
skill modifier. Yeah.
All right. You take a peek around the chamber. So actually, technically, I'm supposed to make stealth checks for you because you're not supposed to know the
Oh.
outcome of them. They're
Brilliant.
supposed to
Oh,
be
okay.
secret checks now. We'll keep it as it is. Like, this is gonna be very, very rules relaxed because we're all learning things. The walls of this long chamber are scorched and dark, and the thick layers of soot crushes to the ceiling above, arrest to the tremendous fire that must have raged through this room in the past. Burial niches in the walls and the row of central pillars contain only fragments of burnt wood and charred bone.
Guys, something burned here. I don't know what happened.
You also see, even though they don't seem to currently be noticing you, 4 goblins.
Do they look like friendly goblins?
They look like the goblins you came here to kick butt.
Oh, I didn't realize we
Yeah,
were coming.
take
to
some
goblins.
names, kick some butts.
Can I see where they were?
Yes, they're in the northern portion of the chamber. Well, not from there, but I'm assuming you were moving forward slightly.
Ah, yes.
So
So is
I
this
sure am
burnt,
trying.
burnt state cavern? Is this how I left it?
yes.
Okay.
Wow.
We are moving forward, right? All of us, or just him?
Yeah.
So you notice the 4 goblins, and it looks like they are currently trying to build a statue out of garbage, mud, twine, bits and pieces of wood, and garbage.
I'm going to hoot like a barn owl and then charge them.
All right.
Which
Cool. I'm gonna put these guys where they are.
I clearly inform my party that I'm charging them by hooting like a barn owl. And I don't see them. Ah,
You
great.
you can
Oh,
go
did
ahead.
You guys hear that?
Garrett, you get to make an athletics check for your initiative.
Wait, guys.
Okay.
I just go. It sounded like sounded like a bird. And then I start salivating.
Must be a bird down here. You should find it.
Yeah.
The rest of you can make initiative checks as well. I'm just gonna have
Oh, initiative? Yeah.
the Goblin Warriors. I'll have the Goblin Warriors. I'll add them all.
I'm gonna go find that bird.
Yeah.
I have to eat it.
Birds are good.
It's not letting me change my initiative. Do I have to wait for you?
You should be able to. Give me 1 second. Oops,
Well, it's like it's letting me and then it won't.
Sometimes that'll
Oh,
happen if
it
other
works.
people change their initiative first. Like, if you were entering your stuff and then I rolled my initiative, mine would go through, but yours would not. It's
Oh.
kind of weird. I don't know.
Yeah, but also if you select your token and then press the initiative button on your character sheet, it'll just auto update.
Isn't it less than 18 because athletics is a armor penalty skill?
Oh, yes. It's a 14.
All right. So the first Goblin Warrior to notice you, who is Goblin Warrior Red, at the noise of your charge, he hoots and hollers to his brethren.
Like a barn owl?
Not quite
a
like a
squeak
bird
owl.
owl. You would more
Even
may,
more birds.
you would maybe describe it more like a finch.
It's like a finch.
All right, so he's going to spend his first action to draw out his dog slicer. He's got one too, and then he's gonna take another action to move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now's the point where I have to look up some of the other actions that are available.
Sleep? He could take a nap.
No, that's,
He could drop prone.
he's not gonna do that. I know that much.
Are these pillars or holes?
These are pillars. They are
Okay.
pillars, and these are small homes. Basically, imagine
They're like the-
any of the Dungar dungeons from Skyrim. That's what you're standing
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Watch for traps.
in. All right. What other actions are there? Basic actions: aid, delay, drop, crawl, assist, interact, seek, stand, step,
See, I
stride.
told you that was something you could do.
Oh, actually, he's gonna stop here. And he's gonna take cover.
This isn't Gears of War, fool. Get over here.
He presses himself against the wall to take better advantage of the cover. He gets a +4 circumstance bonus to AC and reflex saves due to the cover. No.
+4?
He gets, yep. He normally would get, if you would gain +2 circumstance bonus to AC and reflex saves due to cover, he instead gets +4 to AC and reflex saves. Otherwise, he gets the normal benefits of cover. This lasts until he moves from his current space or use an attack action, become unconscious, or at the end, or end this effect as a free action triggered by the start of your turn. So basically, he's hugging the wall, so even if you try and stab him, it's harder. It's then Gris-Gris's turn.
Beautiful. All right. What's my speed? Okay, if my speed is 20, is it 20 feet?
Yes.
25, unless you have armor that decreases it.
5 would be perfect.
Because goblins are fast.
How do diagonals work in this?
Normal Pathfinder ways.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, they kept that.
Can I move? I guess my question is, can I move here?
I
Can I
think-
go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or do I have to go around the corners?
You're
and
wearing hide armor, so yeah, you can move there. I think 1, 2, 3, 4.
10, 15, 20.
You can move here.
With a single move action, but you
Yes.
have 3 actions, and you can use multiple of
A
them to
second
do the
stride.
same.
All right, I'm
thing.
gonna use my second action to do a super sweet roll. Take a
you,
shot at
you do the Gears of War wall bounce and snap to cover.
Yeah, perfect. And then I want to shoot at the orange goblin.
Sweet.
Waiting.
He
What am I
said
waiting for?
sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
As in, go ahead, shoot him in his stupid goblin face. It's not nearly as nice as your goblin face. Your arrow
Not
Hmm.
clunks into the statue
it windy in here.
that is taking up these 2 spaces,
Okay.
which I will. quickly-
Anybody else notice the breeze? Must be coming from where the birds are getting in.
Oh, that was my flatulence. Sorry.
Can confirm.
Zlitz, it's your turn. See, I feel like
Okay.
playing the goblin one is the real choice because we're all bumbling idiots at the moment because we're like, all right, how does this new system work again?
5, 15, 20. Right. Okay.
Oh. Got right up in his face. All right. It's John's turn.
I will move 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, he's all kinds of flat-footed right now.
And I will stab him with my longsword. Or sure will try, at the very least.
Cool.
This is difficult to deal with.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't have a mouse, so I'm just...
Oh.
Oh.
1 second.
I keep accidentally closing things. Ooh.
Nice.
I do not have an extra mouse for you to borrow, unfortunately. 18. Which is actually a 20 because he is flat-footed. Or well,
Yeah,
yes,
it lowers his AC by 2.
it does. So you hit him.
From
But not
yay, max
criticality.
damage.
Yeah. So he's like charging for. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go fight this guy, and you just like walk around him, and he's like holding cover, and he's like, all right, I'm ready for this, and you just go stab.
Was his AC 10? Because if so,
Whoa.
could-
He's dead.
no.
His AC was not 10. It was 12.
As I run forward, I say, "Go, go, 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 go!" And then stop after just gently stabbing the goblin and give Skitskin's face hands a thumbs up and turn to face my other opponents.
Sounds good. All right. So then,
Nice.
Goblin Warrior Blue, he's going to step forward. After
Oh man.
after having drawn his sword, and he's gonna try and stab you. 16.
That will miss me
Aren't
by
you?
1.
Aren't you glad you actually got that breastplate now? And then Goblin Warrior Orange is going to draw his sword. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whoa, he's so fast.
Right, not 6, 5. My bad. I'm just used to goblins having 30-foot speeds.
Yep.
All right. And then he's going to. Actually, wait, no. He will move here, and he's going. He sees after having been shot once with the crowbow, and he's gonna take cover. And then it's old Jagface's turn.
Bummer. That other space he was in was much more fortuitous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I can only do so much. What I will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna step out into this place.
Well,
I think I'm gonna say
You started.
as I
You started in this space, right?
this space. So
Yeah, would you
1,
be able to-
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean, would you be able to step diagonally into that space?
No, because it is crossing a
Okay.
corner. It is
Around
crossing
a corner.
Is around a corner.
Okay, thanks.
I yeah.
Joel, are you still muted?
I could hear him.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Weird.
So while I could poke from here with the spear, he'd get cover, and I don't like that. So, I could also try and shoot him, I guess.
Doesn't that mean he also has cover?
Yeah, I would. As I pass by my buddy, I'm gonna say, "Did you see the bird?"
Yeah, it's down there, I think.
Okay. So I'm just going to keep walking until I see the guy. And I'm going to be like, oh, hello. And I'm going to stab him
Okay.
with a single attack. With my long spear. I'm going to try anyway.
You
11.
you barely miss.
Ooh, bummer.
He
Whew.
does one
Oh,
quick.
dear.
Wha!
Oh, dear.
Oh,
me.
hello. Oh dear.
Yeah, I just reflexively stab and I'm like, oh, dear.
Oh, okay. I misread how that. Okay.
You are not an owl.
Guys, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
So then,
What's going to happen?
Whose turn is it?
Two.
It's the bad
Gob-
guys.
Green one.
Goblin
It's the
warrior.
Green Goblin's turn.
All right. He's gonna be different. He's gonna pull out his
He's
short.
gonna pull out a bomb.
He's gonna pull out a short bow. And then.
My arch nemesis.
And then.
Oh. Dang it.
I think he can shoot from around that corner. I'm gonna go look at the.
I just realized I could have done a thing.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I suppose I still. Yeah. I'll just have to do that later.
All right. Here,
Sorry, it registered to me while I was buying things that a warhammer was only one-handed, but the full implications of that did not reach my mind, so I neglected to buy a shield.
So retroactively, do you have money left over?
Yes, I have plenty.
All right.
In regards to what shield I can get, so it's probably a heavy wooden one.
Okay. It's just slung on your back right now. You just didn't feel like bringing it out yet.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Look
Right.
down and there's a shield at your feet.
He cannot.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the center of his token. Oops. Center of his token does cross blocking terrain, so he cannot shoot from around that corner. So he's going to step here.
Really, the only. Okay, that doesn't actually change anything.
Who does he want to shoot? He's gonna shoot at the other bowman. He's gonna.
Does he
Bowman,
have?
bowman.
Is he screened?
Yes, he would be screened. Good. So Ben, you get a +1 circumstance bonus to your AC. He gets so that is a total of a 21. So I don't think it
Arrows,
matters.
my only weakness.
What does deadly mean?
Oh no! Don't
I
say
think that means that you get a bone. Well, no, I don't actually know what that means in this version. In
It
the previous
deals
version, it
increased
meant you get to.
damage.
On a crit?
It does increase damage on a critical hit.
Okay. All right. Take 8 points of damage.
Ow.
Increased on a critical hit. You add 1 damage die of the listed size.
All right. Well, he definitely
Yes.
didn't crit. So
That's terrifying.
that's-
Okay.
Increases as you increase the master work quality of the weapon.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. He does. I grabbed the wrong dice. I dyslexic that. He only does 5 points of damage.
That is slightly better.
I went to go grab. I saw the deadly and the actual damage, and my brain went, I'm gonna flip those numbers for you, Joel. It's like 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, dear.
That's much better.
So I have a shield on me if you need one. Or did we retroactive that he had a shield? I'm
We
sorry.
retroactive that he had
Yeah,
a
it
shield.
doesn't. Yeah. The one roll it would have affected, I made regardless. So
Well, yeah, you don't.
with that penalty.
Yeah, because you don't get any bonuses with a shield unless you use the shield.
Okay.
Right.
You take
yeah.
an action to use
It's like it would have given me a -1 to that reflex save to miss the acid thing
But
from the
you
ooze, but it was a DC 15 and I rolled a 16, so
Yes.
I'm still fine.
we're all in this together.
And it shows.
All right. Real
Okay.
quick. So, but as you are a paladin. That is a fighter. Paladins. I know enough of the alphabet that. All right. So you are also trained with shields. So that means if you have a large shield,
Oh,
instead
right.
of the +2 bonus, it is a +3 bonus when you take the raise a
Right.
shield action.
Right.
It is now Gris-Gris's turn.
Gonna look at the goblin in the back with anger and maybe a little sadness and fear, and say, "I will hunt you until you die." I'm gonna mark him.
Okay.
So it's an action
Then-
for the taunt, an action for the.
Okay, so mark is one action.
Yep.
I have to reload. That's the second action,
Yep.
and then shoot at him.
Yep.
This button. That's why. Oh, just click over here.
All of the buttons.
Right. 17.
Ooh.
That hits him. And 10
Fine.
damage. Even with the +1 to his AC, because he has the other thing that's not cover.
Screening.
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 He has screening. You just straight up shoot him in the eye.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Flop.
nice.
I actually got one.
Good job.
This usually never happens.
Okay.
All right. Then it's Slitz's turn.
I'm gonna draw my shield.
Okay.
Going to rub my
Um,
hands together. I'm going to say, forget the birds, guys.
Just so that I have it out, then I move, and now I attack.
Cool.
Oh, yes.
Just don't speak yet. I still have to roll and to actually hit the guy.
He is flat-footed, so you get
Nope.
Ooh.
you miss.
That's okay. It's basically an 8.
It's
But
now
he got a pair of 3s. That's better than a.
it's now John's turn. It's John's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you said John, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to look up a skill. Do you know if you can use your bluff check to make people flat-footed?
I think
Oh, like
you can.
feint?
Deception.
Think so.
I think it's a trained use of deception.
Oh, I clicked on. I trained. What did I train? I trained nature instead of the right thing.
Deception, yeah, feint
No. Stealth. Untrained.
is you are within melee reach of the target. You make a deception check against their perception DC.
Okay. Can I try to do that? Is that one action?
It is.
Okay. Yeah. Aaron has the page open, not me.
Okay, so I'm going to feint.
Okay.
I don't know what the result was.
Okay. That does not beat their perception.
Okay, I swing my hands around in his face, and then I stab at him twice with my double slice.
Cool.
This is a thing. Shoop, 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 shoop. Okay, so I roll a 20 total, and then a 7 with a natural 1.
All right. Well, fortunately, it doesn't matter what you roll on the last one because you dealt 12 points of damage to him, and all these goblins only have 6 health. So, yes.
So I stab him through the throat, and as he falls to the ground, I wildly swing with my dog slicer and slam it into the wall next to him because his head's no longer there.
Yes, you basically you're like, all right, my first attack is going to be a bluff so that then I can stab him. Shing. Oh, that killed him. Oh. Whoops. Oh, well.
And that's my second 2 actions, so that's my turn.
All right. Goblin Warrior. He does not like hurt.
I probably should have just attacked him.
Just so Caleb gets to do his thing, he's gonna go and attack Jagface.
Okay.
What is your thing?
It'll activate when he hits you.
Oh.
If he hits you.
I thought it was on an attack. Not a hit.
No, it's trigger a creature within your reach hits an ally or friendly creature.
Oh, okay. All right.
Go, Jagface, go.
Oh, he's still stabbing. He's still stabbing you with his dog slicer, or slashing you, I should say. You have 13.
14.
It misses you.
14. Oh,
You block it with your spear.
Is he only taking the one action?
Oh, that's right. He's gonna try and stab you again.
Okay.
Nope. That is the exact same roll, and now he has a -5 penalty. So I'm not even gonna figure that out.
4. He's using a dog slicer because it's agile.
That's true. He still has it rolled a 9, which makes that a +2 with an 11. So then, because he's not standing next to a fighter, he's just gonna go. Doot, doot, doot.
He could step towards me first if he wanted.
I promise I wouldn't do anything.
He's gonna move over there.
All right. I am going to move after him,
Okay.
and then in the darkness of the hallway, I am going to activate the Glutton's Jaws for an action,
Okay.
which causes my mouth to become just a toothy black hole. So, like, I open my mouth and my jaw kind of unhinges, and it's just way more teeth than there should be, and I'm going to try to bite him.
Okay.
Eat him.
No, that's a 7.
Ah.
So that's all my action. So I'm like, "Ugh," and he's like, ah, no.
He is quite terrified of you. Is unhinging your jaw an action or a free action?
It is activating the glutton's jaws. They are active for a minute, but it does take an action for me to
Alright.
activate it.
It is Gris-Gris's turn then.
And that takes one of my spell points.
I'm gonna do another super sweet roll.
Do it.
Rolls up the stairs. Haha.
Da-da.
Gets faster.
Physics.
At the top of the stairs, he remembers that his crossbow is unloaded. So, fine. Can I move past all of them and get to over here? Like, because like this was
Move through is an
here was
action.
Yes.
here was 5. Oh, so it would take 2 actions to get through to here.
I don't know. Let me check real quick because I think you make it as part of a move action, but I'm going to double check.
Yeah, I think you get to move as part of it.
Tumble through is an action. You stride up to your speed. During this movement, you can try to move through the space of an enemy. Attempt an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex DC as soon as you try to enter its space. You can tumble through using climb, fly, swim, or another movement type in the appropriate environment.
So yes, you can make an acrobatics check to try and move through his thing, which you are pretty good at.
Okay.
'Cause if I remember him correctly, he is both trained and has high dex.
All right, so I wanna do that.
Cool.
I'm gonna try and just block his PF.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, you get on the other side of him. You tumble through.
Do another super sweet roll.
Alright, it's then Splitz's turn.
Okay. Let's see. No, it's that. That is one move action. You don't. I've lost track of who's gotten damaged. I think the ranger is the only one with
Yeah,
some damage to heal left,
Yes.
right?
the ranger. has been
The I think
No, the fighter has been
Yes.
pummeled.
Okay.
the fighter also.
Sorry.
has-
I lost
And,
three
which-
quarters of my or 2/3 of my hit points in the first fight.
And which one was the fighter again? This one?
No, that's
Or-
me. The fighter's back.
Okay,
in the back with
there
the
we go.
red.
Yeah.
Square.
Okay. Well, yeah. In that case, yeah. First, I'm stepping over here, and I will use. Might as well use up my lay on hands.
Hooray!
Wah.
Unfortunately, this is my last one, so we'll have to rely on the healer from now on.
Hi, you guys. I heal things.
All right. So you get 4 more,
Hooray!
but I've done a thing, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. It's John's
I
turn.
feel so much
that
more
is-
alive. I'm
Feel
going to
so
move 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to try to... Oh, dear me. I'm going to... I don't think I have any thrown weapons now that I've gotten all this way over here. I'm quite sure
All right. I'm here and now backstab. Wait, no.
I was going to use my thrown weapon, but I don't think I can throw any of them. Nope.
All right.
Huh. I'm going to... I don't have any action. I'm going to walk up and then walk back over and look at this fire. Or whatever this is.
It's a poorly constructed statue of a hobgoblin.
I'm going to admire its craftsmanship.
All right. It's not good.
Like, wow, you can't make it any worse than that.
All right. So the Goblin Warrior is going to try and cut down the guy in front of him. Uh, 21.
I really didn't think this one through, guys.
Uh,
All right. 6 points of slashing damage.
Pipes.
Then that fails. And then yeah, that attack fails. And that attack fails. So he hits you once as he's just He's doing the early game monster Dark Soul thing. Yeah, that hits him.
From behind, I'm just gonna clamp onto him like a lamprey onto his shoulder.
He's
Just start yum 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 yum.
he's
Also, since he's alive, I gain 10 hit points.
Also, Joel,
What?
if his AC -2 is 13 or lower because of
Oh,
the,
that is true.
then he
That's a crit.
crits.
Yes, you did crit.
Oh,
Oh, sweet!
nice.
In that case, I will roll my mouth again.
Woot.
Whew, boy.
I don't think you add the additional damage again, though, right? It's just
No,
the.
so it's only 1 extra point.
Oh.
Of damage.
But that's
Bad,
enough.
bad, bad.
That kills him. That's all
That
you
is
needed.
that
Six-
6 point of
six is
damage
the
that
right
I needed.
number.
Yes.
So I just chew him to the ground.
Like the Leviathans from Supernatural.
You're
And
just
when he's
doing-
on the ground, I just sit there munching for a little bit.
and then, I just imagine more like you did like the Predator thing where you leaped at him, grabbed him in your grabbed him with your mouth, and you're just like, "Hurrah!" Oh, he's dead. Home.
Yum 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 yum.
All right, those are dead gobbos.
Can I explore this tunnel off to the left?
Yes, you can. Or do you? Wait, you want to explore
How
over?
badly hurt does my companion look, the ranger in front of me?
On a scale from 1 to 17, he looks about a 4.
Oh, I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna hold up
Very
a
precise.
chunk of goblin intestines. I'm gonna say, hungry?
He's just been standing there staring at you, like, ate that guy in one bite. And, like, takes a little step forward. It's like, teach me.
And I'm gonna hand him the entrails. And when I do, I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder, and I'm gonna say, it's very good. All you gotta do is put it in your mouth. And I open the crazy jaw that I have. I just like start feeding it in, and like I slurp it like spaghetti.
Oh, it's like the scene from with Goblin.
Just like that. Let's see. What does this thing do? What does my heal do? Oh, I do get my spellcasting ability modifier. So I'm going to do /R 1d8 plus 4. So you heal 9 points of damage
Wow.
as you feel some strange, enervating energy pulse through you.
All right. Sorry, were you asking to search this room for anything, or did you just want to go look into this area?
Well, I was just looking at this statue at first, but I was going to search the side room. And I was just looking around.
All right. Okay. The walls of this gently covered passageway are covered in thin fibrous tendrils that connect in a large mass of red fungus growing in the center of this small vault. The central mass is almost 3 feet high, from which several long, pale gray stalks have extended upward to brush against the ceiling.
So that's in here.
Yes, that's what this stuff is.
I'm going to say, Saba, I think I found food for you.
I'm doing pretty, and then my stomach growls and I'm like, food. I'm gonna wander over.
Both
You
of-
also look like you've been hurt pretty bad, right?
No, I'm mostly healed.
Yeah.
I look like my ear has been burned by acid, but other than that, the wounding has been
Alright.
taken care of.
Uh,
On a scale of 1 to 17, I look about a 15.
Okay.
all right. Both of you give me perception checks.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, that one was healed by the flames. I see you too possess the gift. You have learned the lessons of the forge that these fools did
Oh.
not.
My gosh.
I'm, as the paladin says it, I'm just gonna look at him with my crazy eyes, and I'm just gonna nod slowly. But it's like to anyone else, it would be relatively apparent that I'm just.
He matches.
hearing him.
He matches your nod with a wide grin, just very slowly.
Yeah. When did he get religion?
My character just shoulder shrugs because he doesn't know any of you.
All right, so there's a huge fungal mass, and we don't notice a damn thing about it.
Nope.
There are stalks sticking out of it.
I'm gonna look at it for a moment. I'm gonna say, "Oh, that's significantly less meaty than I had hoped."
Oh, well, let's figure something else out then.
Yeah, I'm gonna wander over to the corpse that's over here, and I'm gonna start munching on that.
So you're basically playing the cannibal route from Fallout.
It gives me 10 hit points. What can I say? I'm also gonna root through their belongings as I eat them.
Cool. They each have on them. They have So they have their dog slicer, short bow, and leather armor, and 10 arrows
Okay.
each, or 9
Uh huh.
on the one.
Yeah.
And
All right. So they're, for the most part, their belongings are relatively useless to Sawman, so she's not gonna.
yes.
Jagdace isn't gonna pay much attention.
All right. All right. Why don't everyone just give me quick perception checks?
Okay.
I just want everybody to know that I am an expert of perception with my +1.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
All right.
That expert level perception checks.
Sweet.
Where perception is on my.
Yeah.
It's over under your senses,
Yeah.
which is beside health under initiative above
Oh.
saving throws.
Sweet. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
So looking around,
He's like, my goblin ears here.
Splits and Jagface,
Yeah.
notice what looks to be a tarnished silver ring and some sort of potion.
In the big room?
Yes, in the big room.
Can I begin hacking at the fungus with my longsword?
In a second.
Okay.
Aaron wants to know what the ring is, but Jagface cares about the drinkable substance.
All right.
Ugh.
Gris-Gris noticed those
yes,
things
this is-
and also notices an owl bear claw wedged in a crack in the back of the upper niche of the room.
Tiny.
Okay. So while you guys go to grab those things, John steps into the room. And so
I shout back to my party, guys, I'm going in!
all right.
Yeah, I'm going for the. I am going for the ring, by the way.
Okay. Everybody roll me initiative as he says that.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Does that include me?
Yes, that definitely includes you. Oh, you are so
Oh,
close.
jeez.
You were so close to beating it, Garrett.
Oh, initiative can be allied to any type of
Skill. It is usually
skill,
perception, unless
Yeah.
you manage to come up with a way that it would be
Unless
something
the
different.
circumstance requires otherwise, yeah.
I figured perceptions. I haven't had reason to not use perception yet.
As you step
Yeah,
into the room, because it happens right before you, the fungus erupts in a dispersal of spores. Give me a fortitude save.
I'm okay at those. I don't suck.
Ooh, that bad.
I'm not good at it.
Nice.
All right. All right. You managed to save.
Yes.
Congratulations.
All right. So
I got it. I got it. Really good, guys.
Good job. A++.
all right. So then you get to do things.
Can I see what has erupted from this fungus?
It was.
I mean-
it was spores.
It like not. It hasn't changed. It's just poofed in my face.
Yes. It just went. In what you may
A couple hours, an alien is gonna sprout from your chest.
So can I slash at it now?
yes.
I roll really low.
Yes. You do not.
Almost too low.
You do not puncture the fungus. It does not.
Get out of this house.
Okay.
Guys, it seems really resilient. I don't know.
All right, Caleb. What do you?
I'm sorry?
So that was your first action. Do you want to take more actions, Garrett?
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking to Caleb again. I will slash at it again. Holy Moses.
Okay, you
Oh boy.
you just keep on like you really want to hit it hard, so you keep on swinging wildly.
Yes. I will swing my third action. That is -10, so 7.
That misses.
The spores are in your eyes and you're just swinging around.
It's really tough, guys.
You'll get
Alright,
it
so
for
then-
sure.
So then Caleb can do things if he wants to.
Okay. So what exactly do I see?
You see. You see that a bunch of spores just tried to poof in his face, and he's like desperately trying to hit it and can't. Maybe some of the spores got in his eyes, and he's like, ah! He's trying
So
to
a
hit.
bit of plant life exploded in his face, and he's waving at it.
Yes.
Okay.
Clearly
Okay.
this calls
Yeah.
for
He's going to very helpfully suggest try burning them.
I don't have fire.
Someone here must have fire.
That was a gross oversight.
Fire sword next time. I'll remember.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I did not see any alchemist's fire upon my glance through the materials, but maybe there was some.
Oh, it's because they're in a specific section for alchemy items.
Ah, okay.
Guys, I'm in mortal combat with this fungus.
Alchemical items can be found starting on page 359.
Thank you.
Okay. Do any of you want to do anything before I go back to the fungus's turn?
I'm gonna use
Um,
detect magic on the potion to sense what its aura is.
Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Let me go look up what its aura is.
it's a potion of healing, it's evocation.
It's evocation.
I don't. I
Guys!
don't.
Guys, this will let us throw fireballs.
It's like, I don't. I don't suppose I could actually could have bought Alchemist Fire now that I know they're there, because I do have some money left over.
I don't think so.
As long as it's not rare, right?
Oh yeah, as long as it's anything that is common, you can buy.
Okay.
If it is uncommon or
where
higher,
do we
no.
up?
Common is denoted by the little black number as opposed to the red number.
All right. It has
Go.
a. Actually, wait, no. Healing potions. Healing
And they are
potions have
pretty cheap.
necromantic auras.
Oh, never mind. That's the difference.
magic.
It
Never
My-
mind.
Guys, this will let us be a vampires.
Sorry, in 5th edition, healing stuff is evocation.
Yeah, it's
actual
I actually really like that they aligned healing to necromancy, which is it's instead of just being death control, it is an understanding of life and death magic, positive and negative.
how do you actually figure out what it is besides its aura? How do you?
Huh?
You identify it?
Oh yeah,
No, I'm so.
I as a detect magic's pretty like at the first level, it just lets me sense magical auras.
All right. Is there any other way to? You're supposed to be able to figure these things out.
Oh, I am trained. What am I not trained?
Making an
Any other way to do what? Oh yeah, I would have to
Identify
make
potion?
checks at it.
All right.
You make a nature check to figure out what a magic item is, but it takes an hour.
Well, you could use any of the relevant
Yeah.
ability checks. So
Oh.
religion, arcana, nature, and
Occultism.
Oh, I didn't realize it did that way.
Although I would assume that this one would be arcana because it's a potion.
I believe all of them are able to do all of them are able to do it now. Is how I thought.
Yeah. I like the way that it's worded is the GM kind of arbitrates which one works
Oh.
for what situation.
Someone can make me a craft check
Ooh,
Oh.
I can do that.
to identify alchemy.
I mean, I will do that after I'm done fighting this fungus that
Yeah.
no one wants
Yeah,
to
let's
help.
fight.
with.
Oh
Let's
wait, you
fungus
need
fight.
alchemical tools to do that. All right, so the fungus is going to spurt again now that you are trying to slam on it. So give me another fortitude check.
Okay, don't wait.
Oh.
I wanted to do something.
Sorry, what did you want to do?
Well, actually, I just had a. Where did you say the owlbear claw was? Was it in the back of this room or the back of the fungus room? Back there?
Yeah.
Can I go over there and try and like pull it out of the wall?
Yes, you pull out the owlbear claw.
Mine now.
That's very pretty.
The whole building collapses.
No,
That was it. That was what was holding everything up right there. Good job.
I don't. Yeah, they're
mine now.
they're
Alright.
they're
That's all I
in the
wanted.
book if you want to look up what they do.
Wait, Albert Claw's a thing?
Yes, owlbear claw is a magic item now.
That's good.
All right, Garrett, give me another fortitude save as it poofs at you again.
Okay.
You're still fine. It's then your turn again.
I'm going to double slash with both my weapons at the same time because I'm angry.
Sounds good.
Double slice!
Oh.
I'm really confused. What did I just roll?
You rolled a 12 and a 10
Why?
because you rolled a 6 and a 4 on your d20.
I'm going to kick out and just walk away.
Sounds like a good plan.
I'd say, it's clearly not worth my time.
Oh man.
Good. Okay.
Did you get it?
No!
Yes. So
I'm not crying. It got in my eyes.
yes. So yeah, I'm going to to allow because I've already been doing it retroactive. I've had this on me the whole time. If you would like to slowly
Oh,
have your
yeah.
money disappear and have items now that things are going, I'm fine with that.
It's like, all right. How do? Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can have bought any common items.
Yeah. Yeah. How do thrown weapons work? Just have to make a
can
ranged
throw them.
attack.
Yeah, yes.
Against
Okay.
touch AC.
Okay. Um. All right. Well, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So
It's
you
5, 10,
you
15,
can
20.
use any of your things to try to identify magic. Yes, if you want to spend an hour to try and figure out what the potion is. That's a really
I
long
don't think
time.
we have that kind of time. We're making a raid.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I just? Yeah. I'd like to A, pick up that ring I saw earlier, and B, just toss an alchemist fire on that in that cavern. So,
Okay. Funnily enough, fire is actually an instant kill for it.
Uh, blue.
you see, all you had to do was set it on fire. I don't know why you didn't.
I said
you not-
that.
did
I
you-
didn't have any fire on me.
Oh, you don't. Here, let me hold on a moment.
Yes.
Here, he
So-
pulls out a flask. Allow me to convey upon you the blessing of fire. And he starts to hand it to you. Wait! You must promise. You must promise to only use this when led to by its sacred fluid. He's like swirling it in front of your eyes now.
Okay. You could hold on to it instead, I guess. I
No,
don't-
please. Everyone,
Oh.
everyone should have at least one.
I'll do that then. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. So
Only when it tells me to.
Yes. Do not
I
worry.
make-
You
I-
will know. You will know.
I make eye contact with Jagface and I just kind of have a bewildered look on my face.
So I'm down to 4.
Jagdace looks in the room and says, "That's real good job." Oh, for your sake, Caleb, alchemical bombs, which is what like the flask type weapons are now, are listed on 359
bombs?
with the full rules. Yes, you can if you look under the different the tags for them. Alchemist fire is alchemical, bomb, consumable, fire, and splash. So
Okay.
it counts as the alchemical bomb.
So we don't get any general feats at first level, correct?
correct.
Correct.
Makes me sad.
All right. Where do you guys want to go next then?
Aaron likes the sweep plan, but I feel like Jagface is interested in taking out the leader. Do we know where he is?
Can
Or
I
do
look
have
in
an
that
idea
room
where he'll be?
to see if there's anything left after the thing burned away?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh dear goodness, why do you hate me?
Hey, look at that.
You are sure that there's nothing left in that room.
I rub the last
Burn
of the
away.
spores from my eyes and
As you're rubbing the spores from your eyes, Jagface walks up and like collects them into her hand and then puts them in a pouch.
thank you. Can we investigate the other 3 rooms? Sorry, can we investigate the other 3 rooms before we carry on? could be something in them.
Some like food.
Yeah.
I am a little bit peckish.
Uh,
I'm
oh
going
dear.
to
Yeah.
check the middle room.
Slitz had as soon as you suggested exploring it, Slitz had pulled out another alchemist's fire, and then when he says it might be food, he looks dejected and puts it away.
Okay. The narrow passageway opens up to a small burial vault that has been ransacked. Shattered remains of skeletons lie on the floor in twisted heaps among shattered rocks and debris, but the bodies of the 4 recently killed goblins on display in the 4 niches are much more intact.
Huh.
That's this little room right here.
Yes.
So there's goblin bodies in the niche. These
Yes.
little wall niches.
Since you're coming to take a quicker look, give me a medicine check.
Right.
All right. You managed to determine that the goblins have only been dead for a few days.
Oh, it's not really fresh, but I mean it'll do in a pinch. I'll take my sickle and kind of saw off one of the legs. Just for later, you know?
I would like to go in and check around to see if there's anything in here worth salvaging.
Cool. Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Macabre.
I'm pretty sure my medicine check is gonna be horrific.
It's not that bad.
These people are still alive.
I rolled a natural 1.
They're just asleep.
All right. There's you are all on top of that. There's nothing besides the bodies in these rooms, and none of them have anything.
I come out already munching on the leg like a drumstick.
I have had such terrible rolls in these rooms. Except for the fortitude saving throws. I dejectedly head to the last room and say, there's gotta be something around here, otherwise it was pointless. Not knowing that my
It's not-
compatriots
not-
have already salvaged items.
Not pointless. I mean, there was this jerky.
All right. Real
That's disgusting.
It's dried. It's
All right.
good.
As you this roughly carved
Alive.
chamber looks as if what had been much larger, but now the entire southern hall is choked with rubble and debris. As you guys are standing there,
Reflex saving throw.
giant centipedes begin to crawl out of the walls. If everyone wants
Oh,
to go
I
ahead and
throw the rest of the drumstick.
give me
I get much
initiative
more excited.
checks.
Can I use athletics?
No.
Just kidding.
Just gonna shut that down. All right.
Oh, whoops.
Oops. No, that was my bad. The initiative turn wasn't up.
Hey,
I got
I
this.
could not have timed that any better.
So I don't actually get an 18, but I now know how to send my initiative to the initiative tracker.
Good job. Whoa, that's a lot of centipedes. It made me.
I was excited.
Kill
They're
them with
they're not
fire.
they're not that big. They're
They're
oh, they are
itty
medium
bitty
sized. They are that
teeny.
big.
They are those large centipedes.
They're bigger than you.
There's some big debris.
The
Oh.
debris makes
Big debris.
the debris is difficult terrain for you guys.
Roger.
Um. Hmm.
So everyone's
I feel like
initiative
this could
is
end poorly. Yeah, mine's set.
cool.
Yep,
Guys,
I'm
there's a
good.
feat that gives you expert proficiency in perception. It feels small.
All right. So this guy at the back of the line is gonna skitter forward, and he's gonna try to bite you.
Classic.
17.
That will hit me.
All right. Do. Take 1 point of damage
Okay.
and get. Okay. All right. Cool. You are not poisoned.
It's like I
Oh.
sense a fortitude saving throw coming on.
This guy's gonna move forward, and he's gonna try and bite old Jackface, and he crits.
Ow.
Oof.
Take 5 points of damage.
Ow.
And give me a fortitude save.
Okay. That's a 6.
Okay, you are poisoned. Now I have to go look up and what that actually means.
Oh dear goodness.
Because I read over the rules, but every single time I do, like, my brain just goes, what?
They rolled really high on initiative, I see.
On the plus side, their medium size means that they can't swarm us.
It's true. How do poisons work? 325? I want to know how poison works. Is it in the bestiary? Is that where I'm supposed to go look for it? Well, okay. Well, first off, Joel, you should probably spell poison correctly.
Poisson.
Does their stat block have a specific poison that I'm infected by?
Yes, it's centipede poison.
324 and 325. Let's see. Afflictions. Centipede poison in particular is not listed right here, though.
324.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's an affliction.
Let's see. Maybe it's
Okay, so affliction, it's okay, so it's affliction, name and type, saving throw. When you're first exposed to affliction, you must attempt a saving throw against it. The first attempt to save off the infection is called the initial save. An effect usually requires a fortitude save, but the exact is listed. On successful or critical successful saving throw, you are unaffected. You do not need to attempt further saving throws unless you are exposed again. If you fail the initial saving throw after its onset period, if applicable, you go into stage 1 of the affliction and are subject to the listed effect. On a critical failure after the onset period, you go to stage 2 of the affliction. Okay, so it was a 13, so you are not, you are only afflicted by it. It does not have an onset. Okay. Maximum duration, stages. Okay. This makes sense. Alright. So, until either you cure the poison, or for the next 6 turns, on your turn, you will, at the end of your turn, you will take 1d6 poison, and you are
Ooh,
flat-footed.
this could be real bad.
Ugh.
What's the cure for the poison?
Yeah, medicine, nature check, I believe. Nature and medicine both have abilities to cure it, I think.
Oh, I'm not good at either one of those things.
Alright, well, these guys are all
It
gonna
bit me, guys.
move forward.
Okay. Oh, one of them is staying back. Yeah, he goes after me. Wow. He's buried back there. Okay. This is going to go horribly wrong, but I'm going to step up. That's as far as I can move. I see the centipedes. I will pull out another alchemist's fire and I'll aim it at the purple one.
Okay,
Do it, do it.
so I believe that's a dex, that's a ranged attack versus his touch.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
What is ranged attack?
It's just your dexterity modifier.
And
Uh-huh.
Um,
And
I
it is a
don't know.
it is considered a martial weapon, and I'm
There you
trained
go.
in that.
cool.
So
So you get a
Yeah.
plus, an additional +1.
plus 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. I am not good at these. Oh geez.
Okay, so what happens if you
Good
crit?
enough.
I don't know what happens if I crit on a bomb.
Two
The bomb
bombs.
goes nuts.
Everything
A
does
bomb.
it.
Range of 20 feet when you throw at a target touch. Don't need to be activated. Splash traits. Don't add your strength modifier to the damage roll. You don't multiply splash damage on a critical hit, which indicates you do multiply the normal damage.
Okay. So multiply that normal damage,
Okay.
and then we'll get to splash damage.
So that's 1d8 normally, so that's 2d8 then?
Yes.
Okay, 2d8 plus 0 to the purple one for 6 damage.
Okay. It's not dead.
Plus he takes 1 persistent fire damage, so he's on fire,
Okay.
and everyone around him takes within 5 feet of him takes 1 splash damage.
Okay.
So does that 1 persistent damage go off on his turn or my turn?
His turn. I believe persistent damage is always on.
Okay.
Your turn. I literally just scrolled past it. Persistent damage. Persistent damage
Oh.
comes from an effect like acid or burning and applies X persistent damage, where X is the amount of damage dealt, and type is the damage type. While the afflicted by persistent damage at the end of your turn, you take the specific amount of damage. So he's the 1 damage, so it's the end of his turn. After which you attempt a
Okay, so
DC 20 flat check to remove the persistent damage.
Okay, so he's on fire.
You literally have to roll a natural 20 to get rid of the damage?
Yes. You roll the
Yikes.
damage dice anew each time you take the persistent damage.
Oh, like
Yeah, if
so
it's a-
after
if it's a
at the end of
damage,
your at the end of every turn, you're taking that damage, but at the end of every turn you get to save. It
Oh.
ends when you stop
No.
taking damage.
Yeah, but it's saying you don't keep the same damage on the initial roll. You roll for the damage specifically each
Yeah,
time.
but that's only with rolled persistent
rolled
okay.
damage.
So if it's
This
just
is a,
Yeah,
one.
this is
this
just
a
this is a
static.
flat one.
If the effect deals
Yeah.
damage immediately and also deals persistent damage, you don't take the persistent damage if you negate the other damage. You can simultaneously be affected by multiple persistent damage conditions as long as they have different types. If you get a second one, the higher one overrides a lower one. You or an ally can spend an action to help you recover from persistent damage, such as casting healing spells or using medicine to administer first aid.
A
Uh,
creature adjacent to the target can also end this by spending an interact action. So they can just swarm him until one of them gets a natural 20.
Yeah, successfully doing so reduces the DC of the Constitution's flat check to 15 and lets the user immediately attempt an extra flat check to end the persistent damage.
Oh, okay, or a nat 15.
All right, yes. So they can try and put him out, but they're stupid because they're centipedes. So the green one's not going to come any closer to them, and then it's John's turn.
I'm going to shout, "Everybody run! We're gonna die! We're gonna die!" And then I keep hacking at them. Oh, that was the wrong one. I'm sorry. I mean, that is the right one, but I was trying to do the double slash, so that's the
Oh
both of
my
them at the same time.
lands.
And that's for the orange one.
Yeah,
Ugh.
both of those miss.
And then as my final action, I'm going to I'm going to run
Cool.
here and stop.
All right. Gris-Gris's turn. If you
Great.
mo-
You're
if
like,
you move
"You
here,
guys-"
you can shoot this one. Yep.
Fair enough. I was gonna go. All right, I'm fine with that.
He just
No,
has
never.
a +1 to AC because there are other things in the way.
You don't order and don't order Little Caesars.
Okay,
in
so
the-
I'll go there.
I won't own
I'm
Little
gonna-
Caesars.
What just happened?
I don't
Why
know,
is
but
that-
I will not order Little Caesars. I promise you. Whoever
Not in
demanded it of
Michigan,
me.
guys. Don't order Little Caesars in Michigan.
It's
Right.
it's got
Okay.
I'm gonna hunters mark him, and then I'm gonna.
Sounds like a good plan. Faboosh.
Yes.
Shish
Yeah.
kebab.
Yeah, stick him to the wall. All right, Jagface.
I'm gonna move away.
That sounds like a
And once in this location, I am going to as as I'm here, I'm going to grab a hold of I'm going to grab a hold of Slitz's weapon. for
He's
just a
starting.
second.
Yeah, he hasn't drawn his warhammer yet.
Yeah, I'm going to grab a hold of it just for a second, and I'm going to say, "Make lots of food, little buddy," and I'm going to cast magic weapon on it,
ooh. What's that do?
which gives you a plus. It gives you a +1 to hit, and every time you hit, you deal an extra damage dice of
Oh my
damage.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's nice. So I'm dealing 2d10 plus
Magic.
2 with this thing.
Yes.
I think that's okay. Nice. Whew.
Magic weapon's a cool spell. Also, that ends
Yes.
my turn because it's a
Yes, it
verbal and
is.
a somatic thing. So I take 1d6 points of damage.
think.
Yes, I don't know if you get
Ow,
a new
ow,
saving throw against it every time.
I believe
I
it
take
said
3
he has
points
a
of
flat
damage.
20 saving throw, which doesn't make any sense to me because that's obscenely high.
No, that's for ongoing damage. Not poison damage, which is different because poison damage is a condition. So they obey, and it's affliction, so they obey different rules. After its onset period, you are stage 1 of the affliction. Stage affliction might give you.
Oh
They
man.
could be conditions of a longer or shorter duration than the affliction, for instance.
Affliction typically has multiple stages, each of which is listed an effect followed by an interval in parentheses. Yes. Okay. So every round you get to make a new fortitude save against it.
Okay.
If you save against it, you did. You are no longer poisoned.
Sweet.
That's fortunate.
That's a lot less scary than just.
Yes.
I'm in a
Well.
lot of pain right now, guys. I think it might have been something I ate.
All right. So this centipede
Well, now it's my turn.
this centipede's gonna move forward, and he's gonna try and bite you.
Yeah,
Well, what's your AC?
it's a 17.
He does not bite you.
Okay.
And
Good
then,
job.
and then he's gonna step back. Actually, wait, is he smart enough to do that?
Okay.
No, he's just gonna keep going after you, because they're vermin. They're brainless. They just keep going, and he misses you again.
Okay.
All right. And then his buddy's gonna come up, and his other buddy's gonna move up here, because they're all like, but fortunately, there's enough of a wall in the way he can't really bite you. I don't think. I'm gonna just wait.
Okay. Well, it's like
Yes.
I only needed one hand, so I'm just gonna say my shield's kind of blocking that anyway. But
All right. And
don't-
then,
there's enough
yeah. So
material.
they do that, and then purple guy is just going to keep burning, and scream and be running away in pain.
Okay.
And he did not make his throw, so he's just gonna die. Not now, but eventually he would have just died. And then it's Slitz's turn again.
Okay. So it's so yeah, he's burning away even as he tries to burrow
Yes.
himself back where he came from. All right. Drawing Warhammer and making attack.
Cool.
Let's roll 1d20 plus 4. And I'll target the orange one.
Makes sense. Also, it's the only one you can target.
Yeah, I don't think I hit.
No. All right. The first attack fails.
Okay. And secondly, I'm actually going to raise my shield, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have a third action.
Oh yeah, derp. All right, hold on. I want to do something again because I liked doing this for the 5th edition thing. Ah. Okay. Yeah. And that shield gives me a +2. So, okay. And I'm going to try to hit him again. This one's at a -5.
Cool.
Because it's a second attack. So,
-1.
12.
Did you get the? Is that including the +1 from Aaron?
Yes.
Yes.
Then you barely miss him.
Okay.
Well, you
Yeah.
you hit him, but you are unable to pierce through the carapace.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Darn pesky
Unless there's a thing I
carapaces.
have. Yeah, it's like unless I have a specific thing that makes that less, but less of a detraction. But yeah.
Cool. It's John's turn.
Can I delay my turn?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Can I delay it till after? Well, I can't go anywhere. I can't see anything, correct?
You can see around that corner, I think. Yeah. Line of sight wise,
Alright.
you can see into this. You can see all that stuff.
I will delay my action till after Nav face.
Cool.
Jag face Sama.
All right. Yeah.
And I'll say, move, 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 run.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Gris-Gris's turn. You can shoot either the orange or the pink one.
Or one of your teammates.
I would not suggest taking that action though.
Ugh.
I might go for the pink one because I think Aaron's character has a reach weapon, so he can stab the orange one.
I was muted. I'm sorry. I was talking.
Oh,
That never happens.
We definitely
First time
don't.
for everything,
We
right?
definitely don't refer to that as pulling a Ben. Nope, I've never never done that. That's definitely not my go-to.
I think the best part is I'm still always baffled when no one can hear me. The pink one is not the one that was on fire, right?
That is correct. That was the purple one, which is dead.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, I want to hunter's mark the pink one. Fire.
Cool. Shoot it till it dies.
Ugh.
man, we are amazing at these.
Those natural twos, though.
That does
Eh.
not hit him.
We've been rolling real low, folks.
All right. Well, that's your turn. So, Jagface.
I'm gonna stab the orange one. No, I'm not. I'm gonna run away. I'll go run over here, and I'm going to use the lowest level of heal. But since I am adjacent to myself. Healing myself will not be super costly as far as actions go, because I can spend one action to cast it. So it's 1d8 plus 4. I heal 7 points,
Sweet.
which brings me back to full.
Cool.
Because I have very few hit points.
It's John's turn.
Going to step forward, dropping both of my
Yay.
weapons on the ground.
Boo!
For my first action. For my second action, I'm going to take out my horse chopper,
Okay.
which is basically just a
Yeah.
spear.
It's
And
a
I'm
spear.
going
Oh.
to reach stab at the orange one.
Sweet.
It's a better spear, though.
So
It's actually a halberd, I think. Garrett
Ooh.
Grusin. It's a slashing weapon. It slashes things. It slices. It dices.
it also
think
does piercing.
Oh.
It's versatile.
Oh.
They're-
Okay, that's
They're technically made both for cutting the legs of horses and for unseating mounts or the mounted
Garrett,
units.
you hit it,
I hit a centipede.
and you killed it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
step forward and I'm still shouting, "Everybody run! We're gonna die!" And stab it and
We're
kill it.
gonna die! Just flailing wildly down the hallway.
Well, the blue one comes first, so he's gonna step up. Huh. And then he's gonna try
It
and
looks funny too because it kind of looks like a phalanx because there's the paladin in front and you're just poking out from behind him.
okay. Well, he's gonna hit the paladin.
Okay. He got a higher than 19.
He rolled a 19.
Rolled a
Oh.
19. Cool.
All right.
That
So
butt face.
take 0 damage.
And
With the
Okay,
poison
fort
thing.
save
Fortitude.
coming up.
oh wait, he doesn't. Does he make a fortitude save if he doesn't take damage?
I
Yeah, because it
Yes.
got its teeth in him, but it wasn't
Okay.
Yeah.
bad enough to actually hurt him.
think so.
Yeah.
It's like getting a
latches
scratch,
onto
but
your
the scratch
finger.
is still poison.
Yeah, because it just
No. Oh no, he's got him. He's got him, boys.
Yes. So I think okay. All right. So you are poisoned, which means
Okay.
all right. So then that means at the end of your turn you will take 1d6 damage and flat-footed, but you get another saving throw against it.
Okay.
Oh, and he gets to attack you again at a -5 penalty.
Right. Because
He missed.
he moved.
He.
Oh, -3, correct? Because he's flat-footed. You said he was flat-footed.
Oh no, he's not
Yeah,
flat-footed.
it's a
Yes.
minus.
Oh.
It's on his turn. He becomes flat-footed. He critically fails to hit you
Oh, okay.
because he rolled very low. It's your turn then.
Alrighty then.
Does he bite
I'm
his
gonna
ally
try-
and make him poison?
First off, I'm going to keep my shield raised because I have to renew that every turn, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Is my weapon still magic?
Yes,
Yes.
it lasts for a minute.
Okay. So I will try to hit him again. Better.
That hits.
Hey!
Slam a jammer.
Okay.
Roll all the dice.
So 2d10 plus 2, 4, 12 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
You sploosh him.
Yay.
What
Boom,
weapon are you
splat.
using?
I'm using a warhammer, which is a d8 of damage, but since it's my deity's, let me read this quickly. My deific weapon, the damage die goes up by
Oh.
1 rank. And then with
Cool.
magic weapon, it gets I get 2 of them. Yeah, Robin was kind of incredulous when she heard me say that.
It's super cool.
Yeah, for my last action,
Oh, yes, you do have one more.
am I able to take another defensive action, or
You can raise your shield again.
He already did
I
that
just-
for his first action.
yeah.
You can
Oh,
do it.
okay.
Can't
Yeah.
you do it multiple times?
can I?
No.
I couldn't find
No,
the,
the-
action-
raise the
I
shield
couldn't find
The
the
bonus you can do it multiple times, but the bonuses don't stack. That's how it works.
Sleep raises
Okay.
it higher.
Does it take the bonus away? There's
Yeah.
nothing on the ceiling.
It gives you the chance to shield block,
okay.
but I don't think there's another.
So, yeah, I am flat-footed now. Do I get that next saving throw now
Yes.
or next turn?
Yes. Okay. So you are flat-footed and you take
Take the d6.
the d6.
Right.
Take 6 points of what is with this dice tonight?
Ooh.
Take 6 points of poison damage, and then give me another fortitude
Okay.
save.
Okay. This one.
You are no longer poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah, fort is my good save. I just rolled badly.
It's Gris-Gris's turn.
I killed. Did I kill that centipede or
Yes. Yes, you did.
Very much.
Oh
where's
wait.
the other one then?
Oh wait. Yeah. Sorry.
I
The green
think
one was supposed to go
that-
first.
Yeah.
He moves forward and tries to bite you.
Okay. There we go.
He fails. He fails.
Okay.
He crit fails.
Okay.
Okay, it's Gris-Gris's turn.
All right. Going.
Going to shoot purple boy. Pink boy.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Shoot someone in the back of the
my.
head.
That was a natural one.
All right. All right. Well, good news is you can reload and fire again, and you only have a -4 penalty to your second attack.
Well, no, because I had to reload first.
Oh.
That was your first action.
Oh,
You can
so my
reload.
third action will be reloading.
Ah.
Will be done.
Jagdace.
I'm gonna stow my spear, pull my crossbow, and I'm gonna fire at Pinky.
Cool.
20. That's a 10.
You miss.
Twang. Oh well. We'll get better at life eventually.
John.
I continue yelling, "We're gonna die! Run! Everyone, run!" As I stab again.
Okay.
At the green one.
I figured. He doesn't look
Yes.
good.
Okay, and I stab again. So that's a 11.
Hey, there
total.
we go.
There you hit it, but unfortunately, in your second attempt, you're unable to pierce through the carapace.
As my final action, I'm going to take a drink from my flask at my hip, and prepare myself to stab again in the future.
Sounds like a good plan.
As I say, run! Everyone run!
I guess Pink Boy is gonna take cover.
Okay.
Which means he'll get a +2 to range against ranged attacks and reflex saves. Because he doesn't have cover from you guys to begin with.
Okay.
It's Zlitz's turn again.
Okay. Action 1. Going to keep that shield up.
Okay.
Okay. Action 2. I'm going to try to swing at him.
Cool.
14.
You
That's the same roll as last time.
You he has 1 hit point left. You sploosh him.
Oh. Yeah, he's dead. Okay.
He's very, very dead.
Okay then. I'm going to take a quick look at the turn order here. No, I like this formation fine.
Okay.
If I move in, I expose the spear behind me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. It's Gris's turn.
Look of sheer determination, I'm going to shoot
Cool.
at the pink guy yet again.
Cool.
Hey, a
So
16.
What are all the bonuses that it has to its defense?
Aw.
He hits. He has
Okay.
+3 total. But you
Good
hit.
thing I rolled that. Good thing I rolled that nat 1 on the damage.
But you can reload and fire again at only -4.
And so I shall.
Ooh.
And your attack bounces off your arrow bounces off his carapace. Jagdace.
Yes. I am.
You shot off
going
one of his legs.
to reload. I do what?
I'm sure that he will miss it.
Gris shot off one of his legs, which is what the 1 damage was.
I will miss it.
The centipede will miss his leg.
I can't.
Gris did 1 damage. He did 2 damage, so I described it as him shooting off one of his legs.
Oh, okay.
It sounds a lot worse until you realize it has a lot of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It lost a leg. How many does it have left?
Only 99!
Oh.
So I think I'm going to reload my crossbow, and then I'm going to try and shoot at it again.
Cool.
Not that. Yeah, it's just what I'll do. Bloop.
Hey, there we go.
Well, the good news is you hit him.
For 3 points of damage.
You shoot off 2 more legs.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm so good at life. I did not shoot again. I'm just going to reload with my last action.
All right. John, it's your turn.
I continue to yell, "Run! Everyone, run!" And stab out at it again. Ooh, that feels
Hey, I
better.
think that killed it.
Sploosh.
Good eats.
I continue stabbing like past my ally into the now motionless corpse. We won! We won!
Go walk in and start prying carapaces off to get at that meat.
It is surprisingly tasty.
I throw one over my shoulder like a string of sausages.
All right, cool. And with that, it's getting somewhat late-ish. So I think we'll call it here.
We are going to eat well tonight, boys.
Yeah.
So you've cleared off about half
Next
the dungeon.
Can we investigate to see if there's anything in the room?
Yes, you investigate.
Oh,
You don't find anything in the room.
Oh, that's so
There are a
depressing.
pair of alcoves. And lots of food.
Yes.
uh,
All right.
This is
Disappointed.
I love that clip. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in and hanging out with us. And have a good night.
good night.